On live. She's live, whore. What up, Pink Lady Seabirds? Just happy watchers of this shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk. I'm trying to sweat some shit out. I'm very, very, very disappointed. Today must be Rollback Wednesday or whatever the fuck y'all call it, because, hey, 1993, this must be a throwback. Because I feel like I got to the back days where I was the person talking about Ohio was doing so great with the coronavirus. Y'all know I was doing my thing earlier. I had to talk about Nick Cannon. I'm so very disappointed, you guys. And if I look like I'm greasy and sweaty as fuck, it's because I'm trying to fucking break my fever. I gotta go get a COVID test tomorrow, which makes this so much more difficult for not feeling good and having to go get a COVID test and trying to drink hot toddies to break my fever and all this shit. Because today we had the good old press conference. We have the good press conference at 5:30, not the usual time. A special press conference from Governor Mike DeWine. So fucked up that the shit is trending on Twitter. Not just for me, in the U.S. Because you did this big ass press conference. We're spiking. We're back to where we at the beginning of April. For you to do that same shit and say, please wear a mask when you go out. That shit's not fucking working. Thank you, Amara. Thank you, Ember. That's just, this shit is so bad, it's trending nationwide. Ohio numbers is back to where they was when this shit first fucking started. And your answer to this was, we're asking everybody to wear a mask. You said that shit in March. They're not gonna fucking do it. I was out here like, they gonna shut shit down. They gonna mandate masks. What's the tea? Why is the press conference at 5:30 instead of 2 o'clock? Y'all gotta have a real message. Y'all want everybody home for please, please, please wear a mask. Please, 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 with your James Brown ass. You been saying please, please, please. These motherfuckers said no. Because Trump said it was a goddamn political statement and we read as fuck. That's alright. When your badass kids still got to be home in fucking August because somebody decided to move the school year up from August to September, and your badass kids is going to be home in August and school is shut down, blame yourself. When you got to go back on unemployment and you don't get that extra $600, blame yourself. You know your tax money gone. It's ridiculous what the fuck Mike DeWine is doing. You was just so ahead of the goddamn curve. And then they must have told you, like, no, because you're a Republican, you better get back in motherfucking line. And he has been. And we had this big fucking late press conference for everybody to get home and gather around and say it ain't gonna be at 2 o'clock for you to say please, please, please wear a mask. You been saying please, please, please wear a mask. Obviously, motherfuckers ain't doing that shit. Ohio was fucking spiked, and you addressed as such. And fuck you, Mike DeWine. Fuck you. Good morning, Truth is Alchemy. Oh, and I promise you, if I got this shit for going back to work, oh, I promise you, I'm a raise fucking hell. Because I was on sick leave and walked right back into people at my goddamn job having COVID, and y'all sending motherfuckers home. But because I just got there and I wasn't in direct contact, oh, motherfucker, I will make sure that building is fucking shut down. The whole fucking thing, I promise you I will. I honestly don't think so, but if I find out that's the motherfucking case, I promise you that building to be fucking shut down. I promise I will. Because your motherfucker should have never let me back to fucking work when y'all had my sister laid off for being in contact with somebody, but because she came back negative 4 days later, when y'all decided to actually do something to fucking about it. Oh, I promise you. Because I'm going to run till that to everybody. That fucking bill, everybody got to be on fucking unemployment. Because I'm going to shut that bitch down. Listen. Mike DeWine make this whole speech. It's the same amount of people died as the people in Ohio as the people that died at the Vietnam War. And your message was please wear a mask because you thought that was going to change some shit? Bitch, where? Bitch, where? How you think them numbers got that high? We was low, we was low, we was low. We was leading everybody. They done threatened Dr. Amy Acton. Y'all outside government buildings with AKs and shit. Because apparently that's fucking okay. And Confederate flags. And apparently that shit is okay. Because what the fuck did that got to do with opening shit back up? Because my body, my choice. But we the same state that tried to have the heartbeat law that you couldn't get a goddamn abortion if you needed one. If it was a fucking heartbeat. Fuck you. Now I see why motherfuckers think I'm country as fuck because I'm from Ohio. I see it now. Country as hell. Hey, Banksy. You can't tell nobody. I'm telling everybody because this is some bullshit. And I really honestly went back to work for 3 days. Left early on the fourth day. No, left early on. Yeah, left early on the fourth day. I went back to work for 3 days. Left early on the fourth day. Ain't really felt well since. And to be perfectly honest, it could be my medication. I did just have surgery, which, hey, medical people who the fuck gets their neck cut into and y'all send them back in 3 weeks probably got sent home too early, but went right back into after having fucking surgery into fucking area where y'all send the motherfuckers home to get tested for fucking COVID. And I ain't what you call felt well since. I'm outside trying to break the goddamn fever. Y'all call it what y'all want. The first time I thought I might have had this shit, this what I did. When I was quarantined, I am no longer quarantined. I live with my mother. My mother goes out. I am back to work. I am no longer fucking quarantined. I got a fever from God knows where. I have the chills and then break out into a fucking sweat. I have muscle weakness. I might have a mild case, but if I find out that's what the fuck I got, I wasn't even gonna get tested for it. My sister was like, you sure you don't want to get tested for that? Go get tested for it. To wait for this conference because I work in a county that's high risk, that's mandated to wear a mask out of 7 counties. If I find out I got this shit, I promise you, it ain't about to be fucking sweet. For this whole press conference to say the same shit you been saying, Mike DeWine, please wear a mask. You've been saying please wear a mask since fucking March. You know when our numbers lowered? When you shut shit down, you know when they went up? when you open shit back up. It ain't fucking rocket science. Yeah. Hell yeah, the Midwest humidity is nonsense too. And I'm not gonna say it ain't a combination of sinuses and allergies, but for somebody that's had sinus infections and allergies their whole entire goddamn life and taking Tylenol and still got the goddamn chills, it could be infection from my motherfucking incision because y'all sent you back to work too. We'll find out. I personally don't think I got the COVID, but guess what? A lot of people didn't think they had the COVID and tested fucking positive. I don't fucking know. All I know is ooh, please, baby, please, wear a mask when that's the shit you've been doing since March and the shit ain't fucking working and I can go in the grocery store and me and my mama and 3 other people might be in masks and 47 ain't got them fucking on. Please, baby, please, ain't a goddamn option. Now, when your president is saying, I take that more as a political statement. Oh, and now the CDC says they shit to the White House first instead of the Surgeon General's office. Alchemy, do what you fucking can because I feel like shit. I feel a little bit better because I've been drinking. But on some real shit, I've been drinking because I know that can break a fever. And I've had chills off and on for like 3 days. And Tylenol is not breaking my fever. But if it was a sinus infection, I'm spitting up white. I'm not really what you call congested. It could be a number of other things. I have a cavity. Maybe my tooth is infected. Maybe I'm on too much medication or my medication is not right. I did just have surgery. It could be a whole host of shit, but I don't know what the fuck it is. But the fact that I can't even rule out that it's COVID and now I gotta go get a test for that shit is ridiculous. Oh, my mom just came home. Hi, Mom. This shit's ridiculous. I'm tired, bro. Ain't y'all tired? Ain't y'all tired? Ooh, we going stir crazy. Let's open things up. Let's open the economy back up. Let's go out and party and do what we was doing as normal. And now numbers is spiked all over the country. Ain't y'all tired? When y'all could have just set y'all asses home to begin with. And maybe by now we could have been okay. Hi, Mom. How was your meeting?
Good.
What did y'all decide?
About the t-shirt. I'll send you that.
You went to Bath and Body Works?
No, I just took some samples of some stuff.
Oh, okay. Alright, y'all. Y'all got about 15 more minutes because I want to talk to my mom. But I didn't know what else to do because she was at a meeting. And my sister was at the hairdresser and I didn't know who else to talk to. I'm frustrated. Because of this shit, when you don't feel good, it's like, okay, well, you take your medicine and you take your sinus pills and you take your Tylenol and it's not fixing anything. What do? And I'm frustrated because y'all sent me back to work too early. In the midst of a whole COVID thing, it's 50 people that work in my department and they 6 before I had to leave early. I thought it was heat exhaustion. Fine. The next day I had a fever. My ear popped. It stopped. And now we here. I'm tired. Natural is not going to fix COVID. And not wearing a goddamn mask when they ask you to is not going to fix COVID. stupidity is not gonna fix COVID. Ain't no natural remedy to damn COVID. It ain't been around long enough for y'all to get a natural remedy to COVID. Let's keep it a buck. I'm just really, really pissed off that we have this whole. Look, it's so ridiculous that it's trending across the country, not even just Ohio. You had a meeting for what? You did this press conference later for what? To beg people to wear a mask? You've been doing that. They're not going to wear one. You so scared you not going to get in office? Let me beg for people to wear a mask again. You've been doing that. You ain't said nothing different. Ain't no mandate. You ain't shutting stuff back down. It don't take a rocket science to see the numbers went back up once you started opening things back up. It ain't rocket science. It's math. It's math. It's math, folks. Our numbers went down real good. We started opening stuff back up. The more we opened back up, the more the numbers went back up. It ain't rocket science. A 9-year-old can tell you that. But that's the thing. No, they're not. Because it's only 7 counties that got to have a mask. I work in one. I don't live in one. So when I tell you that I've been places that it's not required and people have been in there with no mask, it's real. I work somewhere where you have to have a mask on. But what happens when you need to have a cigarette break? Can you smoke a cigarette with a mask on? No. So we're sitting at this little table because it's sunny with an umbrella and we're not sitting 6 feet apart. But I got to smoke my cigarette. So am I going to be hotter than I even am in the 110? What's the word I'm looking for? The 110-degree plant wearing a mask where my mask is sweating because I'm hot anyway. I'm coming outside and have a cigarette break and I want to try to get up the sun, but there's no building. There's no enclosure. There's a picnic table with an umbrella on top of it. Are we 6 feet apart now? Can I tell you what you're supposed to do when not everybody works in Trumbull County? Can I tell you what to do when you're at home? No. It's ridiculous. And you have this big, look, when I tell y'all, I don't know how many of y'all got Twitter. Go on Twitter. This is national trending right now. And the reason why it's national trending, y'all know. I was one of the first people on YouTube talking about coronavirus because I was so proud of my governor. Because Ohio was taking the reins, we were the first to shut stuff down. Very early on. Our attorney general quit because they were harassing her. And because you wanted to toe the party line. And oh, you moved it from 2 p.m. to 5:30, we about to get shut down. Or it's about to be mandated for everybody to wear a mask. And you're bringing up these other states for the press conference to be, please wear a mask. The same shit you've been saying since March. They're not going to do it. Please don't work. You telling them, okay, we're going to be closed down and people are dying. The same shit you've been saying since this started. I'm so very disappointed. Oh, not far enough. Not far enough. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed, you guys. I'm sorry the light is not better, but I need to get out the sun. And I've been sitting here for hours trying to sweat out a damn fever. The governor is not taking this seriously enough, is the point that I'm making. It's not serious enough. You got here and did this press conference at 5:30 to make sure everybody know how I was home to watch it, to say please wear a mask. You've been saying that shit. But you got a fucking president that's out here saying like I take that as a political statement that you're not wearing a mask. It's not. It's fucking science. It's so fucking stupid. The 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 messages going on, it's a lie, it's a hoax, it's not that serious. Only this many people died. But the majority of the people that died per capita are fucking minorities. I work somewhere where it is a high concentration. Somewhere where masks are mandated because it's high. Because y'all live in Farmville and nigga keep running Ohio where it's 50 feet to the next goddamn household and y'all the ones that say I don't want to wear a mask. Well, you don't leave your property. It's fine for you. There are metropolises in this city. A lot of them. That's alright. Listen, I would have been okay with a mask, because I wear my mask anyway. I wear my mask anyway. The rule is if you're in public, unless you're in a gathering of less than 20 people, then you don't have to wear one, which may have been my downfall. I don't fucking know. But that's the mandate. Okay. But you have to understand in Ohio, it's people that's really taking this like it's my choice. You're taking away my right. And it'd be the same people. It's the same people that want to be like, oh, right to live. What about my right to live? You're taking that away when they're saying scientifically wear a goddamn mask. You so worried about not wearing a goddamn mask, but I can get pregnant and it might kill me, and that's okay because the baby got a right to live. It's so fucking ridiculous. And the man literally got on his press conference and said our numbers are back to where they were in early April. And then didn't do a goddamn thing and said, please wear a mask. You said that in April. It took you for you to shut shit down then for the numbers to go down. As soon as you started opening shit back up, here go the numbers going back up. Really? It's so ridiculous, you guys. It's so ridiculous. You want to bring up California and all these other states, but all you said is please wear a mask? If Dr. Amy Acton was still here, it would be different. But y'all ran her out with Confederate flags and fucking AK 15s. Because y'all wanted to get a goddamn haircut. For you to look exactly the same. You get a haircut to do what? Work on your farm? Oh, yeah, he used Florida as an example. 100% he did. Yeah, and then said, please wear a mask. They did the same thing in Florida. Shit's still opening back up in Florida, too. It's so ridiculous, you guys. It's so ridiculous. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I sat here and made sure at 5:30 that I watched this press conference thinking that he was really going to go back to how he was at the beginning of this pandemic once our numbers is back up to where they were at in this huge ass spike. For him to just say, please wear a mask. We were one of the leaders, and now we're falling behind. Even Texas. Because what you want, the Republican support when you run again? No, it's not going to leave. Because you have a president who's sitting here saying, hey, Becca Boo, love you so much, missed you. Because you have the one Republican that really was trying to do and make it do what it do, who they must have said, oh, you ain't towing the party line, and we not gonna support you for your rerun, and went right back to it. Got rid of the one state attorney general that was really doing the damn thing, ran her up out of here, and you made this whole big press conference that we're gonna do this at a different time, and all these different things. To go back to, well, please wear a mask. Please. Please wear a mask. You've been saying please wear a mask for what we in July? Since April, you've been saying please wear a mask for 3 months. They're not doing it. They're not even social distancing. Do you know how many times I've been in a store? Because I'll check a bitch in a heartbeat. Do you know how many times I've been in a store and somebody lined up right behind me with no mask on them and said, can you please back up 6 feet? Because I guarantee you it's been more times than I can count on my hands. And yes, I want to go to family functions. I want to see my family too. And I have. Because it's a gathering of less than 15 people or less than 20 people. People who have been tested, but then you send somebody back to work. You have people going to hospitals getting blood work and things like that. And that's the thing that kills me. Oh, if you have to go in a government building, you have to wear a mask. Or if you have to go to a doctor's office, you have to wear a mask. But these is the motherfuckers that want to be mad. Then when you have to go in the grocery store, you got to wear a mask. You want to be mad because you go in the mall and want to wear a mask. You get mad because you want to go in Dollar General. Somebody got to wear a mask to come in your job because you work in a doctor's office or a government building, but you don't want to wear a mask to go to somebody else's job. Honey, the state liquor store I went to the state liquor store, and I will call it, on the west side of Youngstown, Ohio. I will call it. Went in the state liquor store, and when I tell you not one employee had on a goddamn mask, I mean not one employee had on a mask. You're the state liquor agency. So I can go and have to go to court, which is a state government business, and have to wear a mask because for whatever reason, liquor stores is an essential and that's open. But I can go in the state liquor agency and none of y'all have on masks. The employees, the people that are interacting with everybody. You're not required to wear a mask to go in there either. But none of the employees had on a mask. I've gone places where they are cooking food for places. They're cooking food. That's your job. And you got on the mask, but you're taking the order with the mask off of one ear. You're taking the order with the mask down here. Bars are open. Well, unless you're not drinking in the bar, don't you gotta take your mask off to drink? If you want to smoke, don't you gotta take your mask off to go outside and smoke? Y'all want to open shit up way too fast. Oh, because the economy. Y'all got a coin shortage. I don't believe that either. Motherfuckers got coins on. They got coins on. Becca Boo, I know you ain't. That's what I'm saying, Sierra. And I'm just saying, I'm like, kids carry germs. Let's keep it a buck. Kids carry germs faster than anybody else. That's why chickenpox are such a problem. That's why you give kids all their shots before they come to school. Kids spread germs. So you mean to tell me because kids don't know no better? Kids rub snot on their hands. Kids don't know better than to go get a tissue. Kids spread germs. Parents can have it, spread it to their kid. Parents ain't allowed to be out for work. No protocol, and send their sick kids to school all the time. Do you really want your teachers and your administrators open to that? Oh, how schools being open ain't the end game. Oh, how business being open is the fucking end game. I will use my job as a perfect example. I will use my job as a perfect example. Y'all so busy trying to get people back to work because y'all don't want to pay unemployment, and the government, and the government don't want to pay that extra $600. Excuse me, I'm about to have hiccups. You don't want to pay the extra $600 for unemployment and the extra food stamps, and y'all want to bring the economy back so hard to make money for the 1%. You want schools back open so that people can't complain they don't got child care. You want the businesses back open. That's the real tea. You want schools back open so that in August you can't have people calling off and saying I can't come back to work because I have no child care for my kids. That's the real tea. You know kids are the people that spread germs. That's why kids have to get vaccines. My job, y'all were in such a hurry to reopen stuff back up. But y'all business has been so slow that y'all have had rotating layoffs to prevent from laying off people permanently for 2 years. You have had a different shift, a whole shift of people from rooter to tutor laid off every week for 2 years. It's still going on even during the coronavirus. A different shift of people laid off every week for 2 years because you don't want to do a permanent layoff. And thank God for that, because if y'all have to do that, I would be in that permanent layoff. So thank God for that. But y'all are fighting so hard not to do a permanent layoff that there is a shift of people laid off every week, and this has been going on for 2 years, even during the coronavirus. Even when y'all brought people back, it's still a rotating layoff. A different shift is laid off every week for 2 years. He said they can control chlamydia and gonorrhea. And chlamydia and gonorrhea can be cured. Oh, this car went back up the street? Good for you. Y'all want to say the coronavirus numbers is lies. I don't think so. Some of this shit that you're putting out to make everybody go back to work is the lie. Because Trump doesn't want a depression. And if you can't open the schools back up, you have to give it up to people that can't do child care because they work day shift and their kids will be in school. That's the realty. That's the realty. I always say Trump is going to fuck around and make America great again, but not the way he wanted to, Sexy Dex. You're banding people together, but then you have your failures in that. You have your Takashi 6ix9ines, and you have your Nick Cannon that's taken away from things, and you have your Terry Crews that are taken away from things, and it's taken away from the message. It's taken away from the attention of things that need to have attention paid to them. But I'm going to wrap this up. Maybe I'll be live a little bit later. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Don't matter. Um, I'm just pissed. It's so, like I said, my mom wasn't here. My sister was the hairdresser. I had nobody to talk to about it. It's just so jacked up that everybody sees it because it's trending on Twitter. Hashtag Ohio coronavirus. Hashtag DeWine. Hashtag Mike DeWine. You really made all of this to say, please wear a mask? You've been saying that. Did the numbers change? No. Keep it greasy. Deuces.